Hello, this is Ropoop14, and there's been a lot going on with Minecraft updating. Well, not really updating as much as the snapshots coming out. And I noticed that a lot of the people that are more famous, Captain Sparkles, Ant Venom, Jiminy Swift, etc., were pointing out all of the features and updates and stuff, but none of them actually had the recipe for buttons. And it's actually pretty easy. Um, you can do this in your normal survival inventory crafting table, but you just seriously put one plank down, and it gives you a button. Works with, I'm pretty sure, every kind of wooden plank. And the buttons stack even if you use different kinds of wooden planks. And then, of course, these can be activated by arrow, as most people have been saying. So if you just throw that there, I need to just grab a bow and an arrow really quick. Oops, a little too close. Really? Really? As long as the arrow stays there, the signal will keep going. Of course, I picked up the arrow as I walked by. Yeah, as long as the arrow... I missed. As long as the arrow stays on the button, door will stay open, or the button will keep putting out the redstone current. So yeah, it's really simple to make wooden buttons. And this is Snapshot 12W34B, whereas I think some of the people might have been doing A instead of B. And for A, the button recipe is still the 2 stone, and then there's no wood button. But for B, which is probably going to be the official release once it's actually Minecraft 1.4, the recipe is going to be changed to you just take one piece of stone or one wooden plank and it makes you the button. So that's how you make those. Now I figured if I'm going to do this, I might as well show off everything in case there's anything that you had missed. And I might not be able to cover everything, but I'm pretty sure I got most of it done. Anyway, so over here, I already set up a little station. And to plant a potato or a carrot, which are new items, you literally just take the item, not a seed, just the potato or the carrot itself, plant it, and it'll grow. Of course, you should have light and water and everything. But with bone meal, you can see that they were fully grown. I should really throw a torch down. They're going to break themselves if there's no torch, or no natural light coming in. Okay. So they look like normal seeds when they're planted. And when they're fully grown, the potatoes look like this, and the carrots look like this in the default Minecraft texture pack. And of course, I'm not going to be able to pick them up because I'm in creative mode. The next thing I have to cover is the wolves' collars. When you tame your own little wolves, of course you know that they get their own collars. And once you have dyes, you can dye their collars. If you look closely, there's pink right there because I already dyed it. If I take this, I think it's cyan. Light blue, I guess that's pretty much the same thing. And you put it on, you just right click it. He won't stand up or sit down depending on, he won't change position. And his collar will be dyed. Now if you click on him with the same dye again, he will stand up or sit down and then attack the nearest cow. I don't know why. Every time that happens, he goes for the nearest cow. I'm not kidding. Multiple times. Now this is the default color. It's this red. And you can dye it whatever color you want. But if you ever use the same color on him twice in a row, he'll change his position between sitting and standing. The next thing to do with dyes are leather armor. First off, I have to say that this is now a leather tunic. And what that means is now it gets little buttons down the front. Right there. And when you dye it, I have to take it off here. Now, you can't dye multiple things at once because there's only one space for it. But you can just put them in the crafting table anywhere and then put the dye anywhere. And it will make some interesting looking armor. So you can shift click this in, I'm pretty sure, except that I just deleted all of it. They might be taking that out. You might only be able to shift click it when you're in survival mode. Now, I might as well just show off the helmet because I deleted everything else and I don't really need to re-dye it, you get the point. There's a leather helmet. You can dye it whatever color you want. And there's also another cool feature about this where you take it once it's dyed. It'll say the word dyed in its item description, and you just right-click it with right-click a cauldron with water in it while it's in your hand. Washes the dye right out, and you can just refill the cauldron, whatever, infinite water spawner. And now it doesn't say dyed. It's just a leather cap. Just pop that on. Now, it's almost morning, so I should probably show this off as quickly as I can. There's invisibility and night vision potions now, and what this does is, since it's splash, I can do it to myself, and now it looks different. I'll make it even more obvious that it's nighttime and that the sun's not interfering. So there's the moon, center of the sky, and all around me. It looks a little bit different than it will in considerably kind of long time. Wow. If I throw this multiple times, will it shorten it? No, I think it refreshed it. Whatever. The other thing is invisibility. Now, I'll see if I can do this correctly. So, here's my guy. And there he goes. Now it's just a leather cap and an item. So if you don't have anything in your hand, then it's invisible. And if you do, then you'll see the item, but no hand when I have nothing there. And if I take off my armor, there I am. I'm just little sparkles. And if you have your particles basically off, that's it. And the humorous thing is you can also hit mobs with the invisibility potion. So here's my dog. It's just the collar. So that's why it's really important to dye it. You might want to make it a really obvious color. And I'm not sure what the invisibility times are on mobs, but it seems to be longer on you than it is on the other mobs. So there goes the dog. Some cows. And I think I might be on peaceful mode. Yeah, I am. I'll just flip that to easy quick. And if you watched Ant Venom's, he turned some creepers invisible. But if you hit the skeletons, their bows won't be invisible. And I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be the zombies that can wield stuff. I'm 95% sure that whatever they're wielding won't be invisible, but the zombie itself will become invisible. So my night vision wore off. And when it's wearing off, the sky starts to blink. Not too rapidly, but it's pretty obvious what it's doing. And then it fades out. Let's see. Another thing I have to cover really quick are item frames. So I'm just going to grab the item frame right here. Now, if you have an item frame, and I'm putting it back on peaceful before I get attacked by mobs when I do this, because I'm going to go into survival in a sec. You place the item frame down, you just right-click it on a wall like anything else, and you can put whatever you want inside of it, and then right-click again on it to flip it 90 degrees. Now, of course, you can do item frameception, which is probably what everyone's going to do, and what everyone comments about for top comment on videos. But what a lot of people don't explain, and I haven't seen it at all actually, is that I have to type it back out again. You don't know how to get the item out of the item frame, and it's actually really simple. All you have to do is break the item frame. It's one click. I'm pretty sure it yields both items back. Now, just to be safe, I'm going to get rid of this bow I have here. It's over there. Left click this. Yep, there's the bow, and now I have another item frame. So when you put an item in there, it's not gone forever, but I did hear that... I just have to go between game modes for a little bit, sorry. I'm pretty sure that if you use a stack... I did that wrong. I think the rule is that if you use a stack... Actually, it looks okay. I think before, when you put a stack of items in, it took all of them, and then it only left the one, so that when you broke it, you'd only get one back. But it looks like they fixed that, if that was ever a problem. I just heard someone say it, so I thought I should test it, in case someone else had heard it from the same source or something. Now the only thing left is really just to show off the golden carrots. So you take, that's too many, 8 gold ingots and a carrot. Put the carrot in the center. Surrounded by the gold ingots. You get a golden carrot. Now I'm going to take some nether wart and gunpowder. Throw the nether wart up here. I'll make an awkward potion, and while we wait, I'll show that potatoes can be cooked in a furnace, you know, with coal, saplings, wooden tools, anything is fuel. And out here, they should become baked potatoes. Yep. And the baked potato will heal significantly more than just a normal potato would. Well, not heal, but, you know, restore hunger. Now we have a whole bunch of awkward potions, and I think you just throw the golden carrot in here now. And it should make a potion that... one of the potions that I showed off, I'm not quite sure which. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but pretty sure that this is how it works. Turns into Potion of Night Vision. Alright, so that's night vision potions. The golden carrot makes sense. But I mean, both of the potions that I showed off do have to do with vision, and carrots are supposed to help your vision and stuff. I'm sure that's intended. And then anyway, the gunpowder will just make it splash, so everything will be like this. And yeah, baked potatoes. There's also, let's see, poisonous potatoes, which I'm not exactly sure how to get, but I'm sure there's just a way for the potato to spoil. I'll probably throw that in as a caption or something once I look it up. And I don't think that there's any way to spawn in the new boss, because I mean you can't like spawn in an ender dragon or anything. Yeah, they don't have a release for that yet. I can't test that out. Of course, I'm going to mention Ant Venom again. Ant Venom did it because Seth Bling set him up for it. But I don't have a source like that or anything. I don't have any of those MC edit commands or whatever it was that he used. But there is the new boss, the Wither. You can go do some research on that if you want. It's pretty interesting. When it actually comes out, I'll definitely do something. Probably with like Schneid's or Toasted Waffle or something where we just go, we find it, and we just try to kill it with whatever we have on us. Alright. There's also this cute little thing here. I need more bricks. Hold on. Let's take a full stack. Let's go. Okay. Now in the same kind of way that you would make a bowl or... what is it? A bucket. You put bricks, just normal bricks, and you make flower pots. You can't put them there. And these are what flower pots look like. They do stack, at least for now, and you can put a rose or just a normal flower in there. See, isn't that nice? That is something you can actually work with. You know, it's a nice decoration. And it's just, it gives bricks an actual use other than, you know, making a house out of bricks, which is kind of tough, you know, unless you live near a lot of clay. So this is just an easy way where you just get 3 bricks and you're done. You have something to make. That's still not everything, though. Now, I put on some fresh armor, and I dyed all of them different colors. So there you go. They kind of look like pajamas, honestly. Like, that's fantastic. For maps, they're now empty maps, and when you right-click, it takes a little bit, but it makes a more detailed map and then places you on it, not directly in the center. So as you can see here, I'm in the top right corner where the mob village is, and it pretty much just shows a blacksmith shop. It's a little more, it looks a little more zoomed in. And now I know there's a ravine over here. It is accurate, and this is how fast you fly across it. Sprinting, this is like a jump sprint. You move pretty fast across it anyway. And with item frames, you can place the map down. And this is an empty map in it compared to a map that's already been rendered. And I don't know if it updates, but it is an accurate representation of the map, of what the map looks like. I know it doesn't change direction with you. I'm lying. Okay, I was wrong. I still can't tell if it updates perfectly, but it does show which direction you're facing, so that's cool. That must be another fix. I swear that it was different before. And then the clock also works in it, so time's at 18,000. Clock switches over. So if you wanted a clock you can hang on the wall, there you go. Now, A couple other things. I made the night vision potion, which is shown right here. And that was with the awkward potion plus the golden carrot. Now if you put a fermented spider eye in it, it will make a different potion. Let me grab some gunpowder so I can make it splash again, because that's so much fun. And I should also explain why this is taking forever to brew. Actually, I'm not even going to get started on it by the time it's done. But anyway, to get the poisonous potatoes, so I think it's a random chance when you break the actual potato crop. So when you're growing them in your farm and you break them to collect them, I think there's a chance that it'll drop a poisonous potato instead, so make sure you're careful of that. And now, here's the potion of invisibility. I'm just going to throw gunpowder in here. The last thing I really need to point out, I think, because there's nothing I can do with the new boss, is on the map, when you place it in a block, you'll see a little green arrow thing on the map, and that's wherever you placed it in the item frame. So if I were to go over here, throw an item frame on this mountain, and throw my map in, I'd also have a point there. So this can be used for a lot. It's got a lot of potential. In an adventure map, it would be fantastic if you love making adventure maps that don't use mods or anything. This would be a perfect idea because you can actually mark out the checkpoints that you want people to go to. If it's a, storyline, linear kind of thing. You just throw one in, and they'll have a little green indicator on their actual map, and the map renders itself. You don't need to explore the whole thing. Now, of course, this is just an idea. There's a lot more you can do with it, but I just thought it'd be interesting to point out. And, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or if there's anything I missed, leave a comment. I'd love it if you liked this video, shared it with your friends. Of course, it's not necessary. That's just something I would enjoy. And, yeah, thank you for watching.